What's up, good people? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Isaac Insights. Thank you so much for your continuous support. And good people, today I'm here. We finished this house, the finishing that we were doing. It only remained the outside part. And today I want to give you the breakdown of this house. The last video I just said 4 million. I didn't state. But today I want to tell you I know someone asked the question about the cost of sailing and then the tiles. So I want to give you that price so that you can also have it. So come with me, I show you this house. The house is here. It's amazing. And you can see we finished everything. It's amazing, the keys and then the terracotta and then the cream, antique cream. It's also there. By the way, this is not white, this is called antique cream. Yes. So let me show you, and it's rough and tough for your information. By the way, the color you are seeing, it's a paint that we first did the plain rough and tough, and then came later to include the paint. So this was our house. The entrance is here. Yes, I gave the price for windows and the glasses, I mean, not the windows. But in this video, if you listen to the end, you will get. I'm sorry, these ones are still here, but they are supposed to be removed because the owner is ready to occupy his house. Even though we have not done outside, we have not done here. But it's just because that there is no tiles, but labor is there. Tiles in your ziko. Yes, so come with me. This is the house, this is the tiles. The number of box that was used in this house, the number of box that we bought was, this is the house. Let me start from veranda. This is our veranda. I know you have been seeing it. I'm sorry, the mattresses are there, but here is the veranda and then the walls. So the labor for this house inside, the total labor, that is the tiles, the paint. Should I state that labor? Let me start by stating the material cost. So when it comes to tiles, this house, here are the tiles. We did the tiling and you can see it's amazing. You can see the tour, the tiles and the walls is just amazing. So what is the cost of the tiles in this house? Someone asked that question. I know we have people who feel that I ignore those questions, but whenever you ask a question, I always keep note and decide to make the video for you so that you can also enjoy and also see the evidence. So when we went to buy the tiles, this is how we bought our tiles. We bought 2 carton tripod 60 by 60. Then we have a certain color that is for these ones, these big ones. We bought two boxes, and its cost was coming, the total amount was coming to 7,000. Yes. And next we bought 43 tripod, 40 by 40. The size of 40 by 40 is this one here. The way you are seeing this white, that is 40 by 40, or this one, this one, this tile, that size is 40 by 40. We bought how many boxes? We bought a total of 43 boxes. That is white now. The white with gray, the white with some grayish in, and the total was 47,300. And then we bought 40 by 40 tripod again, 30 boxes. That one, this one we bought 30 of them, 30 boxes of them. So 43 plus 30 were coming to 63. And then we bought 13 cartons, that's 25 by 40, 13 cartons. Those were these ones. Let me show you. Come with me. That's for, no, these ones were for the toilet. Yes, these ones were for the toilet. I'll finish by giving you the house tour, so don't worry. These ones, we bought 13 of them, and they were coming to a total of 850 each. The total was 11,050 bob on top. And then we have 2 cartons, again 25 by 40. These ones were, let me show you so that you can also know. The one that was used for this stripping, you can see these ones, we bought 2 of them, and they were a total of 1,700. Then we bought 19 cartons, that's 19 cartons, 1,100. What is the size? Let me see. 40 by 40 again. Those ones are here. The ones that were used for toilets. That's on the floor. The floor, these ones. We bought how many? Let me tell you. We bought a total of, it came to 2,900 total. It's total. These ones, I'm talking about these ones. They are called Goodwill. They are Goodwill. And then we bought 10 packets of adhesive, that is cement grouting, and then 10 packets and 20. So let me tell you also another calculation here. Then we also bought corner strips, plastic ones, corner strips. Though they were not enough, we had to add others. But these corner strips, here are the corner strip. I'm trying to show so that someone who don't know, these are the corner strip. You look at that, you will see the corner strip. The corner strip. So the total cost of the corner strip we bought, they are going for 150 each. So the total was 750, but we added others. Then these ones are aluminium. The plastic aluminium ones we bought 5 pieces, and then the others we bought 5. So total of 1750. Then we have 25 by 40, also the tiles, the ones that we used for these ones, the white ones. Yes, they were going for, we bought them at also 1,700, 2 cartons, but we had to add others. So the total cost of tiles was the total cost of tiles was 129,650. Then we also had to add wall tiles. Wall tiles, that 3 of them. That the wall tiles that we bought, they were amounting to a total of 28,000. So the total was 28 plus 129, which was coming to 159. So the tiles that were used in this house, they were coming to a total of 129, though we added other things, 159 I mean. So though we added other things, but I will say the total cost of tiles in this house, now let me give you the tour. The total cost of tiles in this house was 170, I can say. Those are the tiles alone. And then cement. For this room, they used the total number of cements that was used in this house, the installation of these tiles, was coming to around 60 bags. 60 bags. So 60 bags, you just calculate 60 by 850 or 900. Let's go with 900. That's the standard as it stands. And you will find that the total amount of cement that was used in this house is, the other door is locked. I think the person we were with locked it, and I don't want to go and call on him to come and open. So the total cost of tiles in this house, I have not included this granite. This granite was costing at 9,000 each, and we bought 4 of them, 9,000 each. We have one here, we have another one here, and then we have another one here. So they were a total of 4. Total of 4, 9,000 each. You can see it's coming to 9,000 times 4, it's coming to 36,000. So 36,000 you add on 170 plus its cement of around 2 bags, because this one you use adhesive cement to install it. So it's coming to the total cost of tiles in this house. You add the tiles themselves, then you add cement we said. No, let's add the need to become 200,000 shillings. That's if we add the granite. And then we have the, what is it called? We have cement. Cement went for 66 times 9 is 54, so it's around 54,000. You add on that. 254, with 254,000 you will do an installation of tiles in your house. In your house. Now someone will ask me, what about labor? The labor, being honest, the labor of tiles in this house will cost you around 100,000, approximately there. So 100,000, but if the fundi comes, he may start with either 120 or 140, around there. That's tiles alone. So with 350,000, that's approximate calculation, you will install tiles in your house. 350,000. You see, it's not a lot of money, but it's a lot of money because if someone else was building a semi-permanent, then you can see with 350,000, he has done a great job. However, I'm not saying that you go and build semi-permanent house, because even I don't have one. I'm just saying that if you don't have the power, you don't have your income is not sufficient to build a permanent house, you can as well go with it. So I've given you the breakdown of tiles. Let me just put it together with the boards so that also my subscriber can be contented now, and I will be uploading these receipts also so that you people believe. Then the boards, the number of boards that were used in this house, that is the ceiling board. The ceiling board, we bought a total of 40 pieces. However, we added others. These ones we bought them in Kisumu. We also had to add 10 of them, so it was a total of 50 sailing boards. And sailing boards, its cost came to, each was going for 1050. So if you calculate 1050 times 50 pieces, 1050 times 50 pieces, it's coming to around 50,000. And then these corners we were buying them in terms of bundles. We bought 18 bundles. These are the corners. When I say corners, these are the corners. Yes, you can see it. Those are corners. And then let me also go on this other side. I show you the corners. The corners we bought 18 bundles for the whole house. Yes, it was 18 bundles for the whole house. And one bundle goes for around 180 shillings. So it came to one bundle has five pieces, and one piece goes for 180. So 180 times 5, it was 900 times what's the total number was 18. So 16 with 16,200 you have the corners, and also those corners, the ceiling we bought some nails. Nails were coming to around, is it 6 kgs? 6 kgs we just calculate with around 250 to get the calculation. So I can confidently say the cost of sailing in this house. Remember, they had done blendering earlier. So the cost I'm giving you does not include blendering. But 80,000, you have the cornice, and then you have the sailing, and then the nails that will be used to install those sailing. Now, what's the labor? The labor for that, approximately, it will be approximately 30,000 for installing the sailing plus adding the cornice. Remember, these are things that need attention. So, and expertise. Sometimes someone says, oh, that is expensive, but now it also depends. Sometimes we pay expertise. We pay the quality, and the quality is what we call expertise. So the expertise in this case will charge you that amount of around 40 for sailing and then installing cornice. But remember, there is a room for negotiation. So for sailing, I will say with 100,000 you will install your sailing perfectly in your house, and then what else do you want to hear? Great people, I can give you. I think I've been in this house. I may not be here again. That is if we will not be doing the tiles. It's like my last day. But if we will, yes, it will be. If you have not watched the video about the kitchen, I did. So you have the boards. That one you are sorted. Now, ask another question that I know someone will ask. So, the cost of tiles and sailing board in this house is coming to around 400, not to around, it's coming to 450,000. We have some little things that I have not talked about, maybe I have missed. Please, if you will remember, just remind us on comment section. But I've given you that breakdown. So with the 450, you do your tiles, and then you can as well do your sailing. Yes, another thing that I may not have stated, let me just state this one. I'm not going into details. When it comes to this one, rangi, I will tell you what we bought so that you can also know. Remember, we started with skimming. We started with skimming and went ahead. I know those who are following. By the way, the receipt for sailing came to 110,000 because it included the boards for the kitchen and the wardrobe. But we had to add other boards. So let me look at the receipt for paint, rangi. Remember, this is one of the essential things when it comes to construction. So for this house, the price of this rangi mnaona, though we added others, remember when we started, the color that we had selected was not that perfect, so we had to redo it. But the total for what we had purchased, if you do your work well, then it will be easy for you. The total came to 128,359. That's buying the skimming. It involves skimmer, roller, all those things, all those details. I think if you ask, I can give the breakdown, but just know, you need 130,000 to buy the colors that were used here. The paint, I even don't know what I'm saying. And then we also have, so the paint for the whole house, that's internal finishing, not outside. I have not gone outside, but if I happen to go outside, the color cost of outside was 60. That's material cost. For inside, the total was 130, though we added others, and those others we can just approximate it to be around 200, not 200, around 170. So if you add labor also, labor is something else that is essential that I state. For this house, we didn't bargain the ceiling board, the walls, and the tiles. We just sat with the client and told him, hey, listen, for this house will give us this much, and we will get it done the way you want. And by good luck, he managed. We did the kitchen, and you can see, let me give you the tour of the kitchen. This is the kitchen. We did the kitchen. Yes. Oh, we also have a different color here, you can see. So it's not just as I had stated, but the total cost for this house, I know someone will ask, why do you leave that? My fund will be coming to install this as well as this. He ran out of material, and that's why that part is not complete. So what are we saying? We are saying for this house, the labor of finishing for this house. Another paint, this one was also separate, we didn't include it. So the labor of finishing this house is 400,000. That is including all details, installing the window glasses, doing the paint. We were waiting for this, but we didn't receive it, so we didn't do it. But if it happens to come, we will. So the total cost of this house finishing labor is 400,000. That's an honest price. I know someone somewhere will say, Isaac, that's a lot. But I just want to remind you, if you start looking at the videos when we started this house, that's when we were starting. It's like 2 months, or let's say 3. It's 2 months. It may look like we were, the good thing also with contract is, once you agree with someone, the house is amazing. Once you agree with someone, it becomes easier for you, because even when material is not there, mtu anajipanga mwenyewe. But with that stated, I say thank you so much. I was trying to address something. I want to leave it out. Someone will say that price is expensive, but it's a fair price considering the work that we have done here. Remember, we have been here for the last 2 months, and even I think, yes, let's say 2 months. I want to ask you, you saw the number of people that we had. We had fundi for rangi, we had fundi for sailing, we had fundi for, they were doing that work. So I want you to imagine that we were paying those, because they are experts. On daily basis, they were being paid 1,800 shillings each. So help me calculate. Up to there, good people, I say thank you. Mungu awabariki sana. Mungu awabariki familia zenu.